With Chiron and Virgo, we subconsciously feel that our worth depends on how flawless or useful we are. Because somewhere in our past, we've likely had experiences where our imperfections were really emphasized, or we only got love and approval if we really perfected or fixed something. So we feel like we can't really express our natural Virgo qualities without pressure. We learned that mistakes are equal to failure, that we only matter when we're being useful to someone, and that we always need to be improving to be worthy of love. So we stopped trusting that we have the right to make mistakes or be imperfect and still be worthy of love and attention. And that left us feeling very insecure about expressing our Virgo qualities naturally. So in order to make up for that insecurity, we learned to perform another version of ourselves to the world. There are two versions we could have learned to perform. The first is one of overcorrection, where we overcompensate to prove that we are actually Virgo enough. We might fixate on tiny little imperfections like they're catastrophic failures. We might over-organize or over-clean to prove that we're doing enough. We might be very critical of other people's flaws to deflect from our own. We overcorrect to make sure that our shortcomings are never criticized again. Now, the second performance is one of avoidance, where we avoid our Virgo qualities to show that we don't actually need to be Virgo at all. We might be chronic procrastinators to show that we don't care. We might dismiss our health or routines as unnecessary. We might lower our own standards so that other people don't think to demand more of us. We avoid because being held to a standard means risking not being able to meet it. When we overcorrect, we're constantly spending energy on trying to improve things to the point of perfection or trying to prove our usefulness. There's no room to rest because resting means either falling behind or letting mistakes slip. And when we're in avoidance mode, we're constantly spending energy on denying our own capabilities and refusing to hold ourselves to any meaningful standards. Eventually, the costs add up and we start to feel exhausted and disconnected in a way that rest just doesn't heal. These performances feel like a very core part of our personality because we've been doing them for so long. But we'll find ourselves in repeating situations that really force us to take a look at what's happening underneath and pause and work through what's going on. We might repeatedly attract in people who are hypercritical of us, or push our bodies, or obsess over its flaws, or just notice how our minds ruminate over things that feel imperfect. The goal is to shift our perspective around our Virgo sense of identity. Let's say we're scared of aging because our bodies will look and feel less than perfect. So we need to figure out how to find the concept of aging as something that's empowering rather than a decline from this standard of perfection. And once we do that, we immediately start to integrate our Virgo qualities in a much healthier way. And that is Chiron in Virgo. You can book a reading with me and we can work through any Chiron and Virgo themes in your life to help you make that shift. Or you can go visit my Substack and read more about Chiron.